Does your budget fall apart by the end of the month? My name is Gaby Rincon. I'm a money coach and financial strategist. I specialize in working with the first-gen BIPOC community and empowering them to live money stress-free. Welcome back to our big monthly goal, our October series of Back to Budgeting Basics. One of the biggest reasons I see clients or my community's budgets kind of fall apart at the end of the pay period, at the end of the month, is because we're not engaging in this cycle of the work. So then when I'm working with one-on-one or in groups, we'll talk about this budgeting cycle. Most people know about this part of the cycle, and that's what they think of budgeting as. You're planning, you're projecting what your income, what your expenses are going to be over the next 2 weeks, over the next month, so that you can adequately prepare for them. But the second part of the cycle is just as important. It's the reviewing and the adjusting. Essentially, we can plan for variability. We know that it's going to happen, which is why we engage in the bottom part of the cycle where it's like, okay, we got to review. How did this week go? How did this first few days go? Do we need to adjust anything? Especially when you're first starting out, we might not have a great handle of our income or even our expenses. So even if we plan and project really, really well, we might have forgotten some stuff. We have human error. We're just not as experienced in this, right? So this reviewing and adjusting will happen a little bit more. However, the more that you do it, the more accurately you're able to go through the entire cycle. When you engage in the full budget cycle work regularly, you'll ultimately be far more successful. So let's plan and project our next pay period, and then halfway through, 2/3 of the way through, whatever your cadence ends up being, review and adjust. What adjustments do you need to make sure that you don't end up like crawling to the end of the pay period, right? And as always, for an in-depth look and some support on looking at your budgeting cycle, tweaking your habits to really maximize your efforts, book a consultation. I'd love to work with you.